T-Man 978 Chill Review. Hello everyone! Right now I'm reviewing Hascon's Transformers Generations Titans Returns Arcee. Arcee comes with Titan Master Leinad and Ultra Magnus. I'm not sure if it's actually pronounced Leinad because it's really Daniel spelled backwards, but you tell me. Whatever. But here she is out of the packaging already in her vehicle mode. It looks sort of reminiscent to her IDW Comics looks, but not quite totally, because they tried to give us a Generation 1 look as well. But before we go too far into her, I want to show off the packaging right here. If you want a full tour of it, of how she looked in there, I'd put that on Instagram. So here we are with the two collector's cards. Since they need to be cut out, I am not cutting them out. I'm going to actually leave them there pristine and whatnot. So unfortunately, I can't show you her tech specs or Ultra Magnus's tech specs, unfortunately. You have this diagram, wireframe diagram right there with Ultra Magnus and Arcee. Ultra Magnus is still right there. I didn't take him out of the packaging yet. But here's Arcee with our packaging behind the bubble right there. Note that it says Arcee with a bubble right there. And it does say Ultra Magnus. And here is this image. I'm not sure if this box can be reversed. More than likely it can. You might be wondering that I had another box back here. Well, stay tuned. Once I have 7,000 subscribers, this will be given away. Thank you, Extra Zero. Extra Zero donated this to me. I guess he was going to donate it to me, and then I ordered one for myself anyway. So, once I get 7,000 subscribers, this will be something I'll be giving away for my subscribers. So you can see for yourself, that's how Leinad is spelled right there, or Daniel spelled backwards, because we all know, if we watch the original cartoon, that Daniel became her little headmaster. Now he has been upgraded to Titan Master, which is just basically a headmaster named Titan Master. As you can see, he's supposed to be an exosuit body, just like he was in the cartoon. He has this little dome on his head. He doesn't have a typical Titan Master face like Ultra Magnus here. And Ultra Magnus is special and different from other Titan Masters because his body, his torso, and this whole face right here on the back is made out of die cast. So he actually has some weight to him. Weighs about as much as probably one of those Masterpiece Autobot Matrixes right there. But the head is actually smaller than I was expecting. I'm not sure what the intent is with him. Are they going to release a white Optimus Prime or something? But there you go. Their heads are pretty much the same size. To show it off, here's Leinad outside of Arcee. Beside Arcee, here's Leinad next to Wheelie, because that was his sort of sometimes partner in the cartoon. And maybe you want that to be Spike. So here he is next to Bumblebee. There you go right there. Here's Ultra Magnus next to Ultra Magnus, the latest version of Ultra Magnus. Combine the words Ultra Magnus. And here he is next to Minimus Ambus. It's kind of weird that Titan Master isn't fully named Ultra Magnus and not Minimus Ambus with the option to turn into Ultra Magnus. And as you can imagine, he is top heavy because of this die-cast face backpack he has going on. And his head is very tough. I don't know if you could see, but he sort of does have a Optimus Prime blue mouth plate like he would have if he was the white Optimus Prime version of himself. Now back to Arcee. As you can see, she has the same cockpit that Blur and Brainstorm have. It looks nice. She has a ton of paint. All the paint you think she should have, she has. Of course, Leinad can sit in there and give you a greater look at this. Her little fin right there. And yeah, all types of different paint. That's what it looks like at the bottom. fact, I kind of feel like this is painted as well, and they didn't even need to paint that. So there you go. This is translucent. When I first saw it, I didn't realize I couldn't tell whether that was translucent or not. It's translucent pink. The only place I could see for the guns to store is right there. Maybe you could store it under here. I didn't think about that. Oh yeah. Here, there are 2 ports on the bottom for the guns to sit under there. Like I said, I didn't pull out the instructions, so this makes sense that they put that there. So that's cool. That's a cool option. Just like Blur and Brainstorm, she does roll excellently. Speaking of Blur and Brainstorm, it is cool that they did a lot of retooling between the 3 of these. None of them is completely identical. Like, for instance, her little shield piece is a completely different mold, just like Brainstorm. Her little headlights are different from Blur's. Like, you would think they would just paint this right here, but no, this little piece is completely different from Blur. And this antenna thing that they both have in the back is completely different. But other than that, she's mostly identical to Blur. Besides, like, this, and this antenna piece. Their bodies are completely identical, whereas Brainstorm got a little bit more new tooling, like the wings and this fin back there. So, there you go with that. And here is her previous generation incarnation. Like, this was 3 years ago, so I guess she was due for an upgrade. And this is a convention exclusive. And oh yeah, let me bring that up. Hascon shocked the heck out of me with the price of this. This is only $10 more than a regular deluxe, but at the same time, she's getting extra. Like, most Titans Returns deluxes only come with 2 weapons. Their little shield ride weapon and 1 gun. She comes with 2 little guns. And she comes with a die-cast Ultra Magnus Titan Master along with her own Titan Master. But, so I can't believe the price, because BotCon, those things, she would have been like $70 if this was BotCon. Maybe even a friggin' $100. She's significantly bigger, because her body was supposed to be feminine when they made this. But of course, this is a retool of Blur, so it's not completely 100% feminine. I kind of saw it coming because Blur's body is slender and kind of feminine, but here you go with all that comparison right here that I wasn't exactly pointing out. I'm moving this along so quick I almost forgot I brought these guys down for this shot right there. There you go, her next to Hot Rod. Here is Arcee in her robot mode. They did their best to try to replicate certain aspects of her IDW comics design, like the color down here on her legs, on her shins, and definitely on the face. The little spikes on the cheek, that's definitely more towards her IDW design. Now, unfortunately, with the shape of Leinad's head, it does not stay in that port good at all. I mean, it just comes out super duper easy. But here's a comparison. We might as well just get back to this right away, because that's the main thing you probably want to see, because you already know what this girl looks like. But you want to see her by herself. I mean, it's a decent enough toy. And you can see they put this back here to replicate her little shoulder things. They did a better job with this than this. But they do move with her arms instead of staying static behind her back like they did on the cartoon. But, of course, stuff like her little shoulders are thicker than this more feminine body. But there you go with that. In the comics, I believe she was a male robot that was turned into a female-looking robot anyway. So it fits that, what making her like transgender or whatever. I think that happened before the whole movement, or maybe the movement was happening. I don't know. But I was right. All of this is painted pink. This is all the paint. All the pink up here is paint. So that's cool. They gave her a Takara Tomy style paint job. And that's cool right there. They gave her like a little rub symbol like looking thing right there on her stomach, instead of an actual Autobot logo. She actually does not have an Autobot logo. One thing I just realized I didn't show off, she does still have this little landing gear type thing that attaches to her car if you want to have Leinad sitting in there. or some other Titan Master sitting in there, and attach it to a little base, but we know how that works, and I don't feel like going back in the transformation. With this attached like a shield, she does now have an Autobot logo. She does come with these two guns right here that are flat and small. They're fully painted as well, and it's very reminiscent sort of this one, the style anyway, if you can see it, because I did decide to shoot this on a black background. But I wouldn't be able to win because she does have white parts. But put the guns in her hands, of course. And now she can pow pow shoot shoot. There you go. Or if you want, you can put the guns right there so she can shoot out the side. If you want, you can turn the shield into a big gun like this right here. So that's cool. I couldn't attach it to her arm because the gun's getting away. If somebody wanted to see it, here's Leinad next to Bumblebee and Whaley, whatever way you want to go with him. Here is Ultra Magnus's face next to his Combiner Wars face right here. Now, it's very similar, but different. The size is not far off, but the top of his head is significantly bigger. Yeah, never mind. The head is way bigger on a leader class figure, so there you go with that. Here's Ultra Magnus's head on God Genrai. Or Genrai, Super Genrai, I mean, sorry. Ever since I've reviewed this thing, these feet suck. I didn't complain about that too much in this guy's review, but the feet do suck on this guy. And let's see what it looks like when you pull them in front of here. So, there you are right there, with the blue eyes showing. So, I hope you can see that. Before I forget, here's Ultra Magnus on Arcee's body, since he did come with her. So, there you go with that. And here she is with the weapon stored on her back, with the gun still under there and whatnot. So she can have a backpack just like the other one if you want. But I hope this didn't seem all over the place. She has the same articulation as Blur and Brainstorm. Unfortunately, the plastic, like right here on these bicep swivels, I do not like that. It feels like this is going to fall right off right there. So she's a little bit more loose than those two other figures. In fact, the plastic on this figure, she has nice paint, but the plastic on this figure feels a ton lighter than Blur and Brainstorm. So I don't know how they do it, but every year seemingly Hasbro gives these figures lighter plastic that just feels cheap. So, I mean, the paint work is good. The sculpting is good. The new tooling and whatnot they gave her is good. But she feels cheaper than the previous mold mates that she had. So, at the end of the day, this is a cool little set. I definitely like the packaging, the presentation. I'm going to keep that as pristine as I possibly can, even though it has a big box cutter slit in it. I'm going to keep the cards in there, keep everything in there that didn't need to be unpacked. I really like that set right there. It's really cool. And but if you have this Arcee right here, I can't sit here and tell you to run out and get this one unless it's always been your fantasy your whole life to have Daniel as the headmaster, because they did deliver as far as that. And there's Ultra Magnus up there if you were wondering where he is. And let's end things with her out here too. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, click the like button, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here.
Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos.